Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. This is Wandering Star. One of my... What I would consider them one of my favorite breweries because of the the space that they're in and just like everything about it. Not all of their beers are my favorite. I really like their beers, but something about between the beers and the space, it just really does it for me. Anyway, Wandering Star, the Sincerest. It is American Pale Ale with pumpkin and butternut squash. When I did the haul video, I believe I mentioned that I reviewed this probably about 3 years ago, or a little under 3 years ago. It's probably like maybe 2.5 years ago, actually, now that I'm actually thinking about it. But yeah, if you remember your peanuts, you'll know the great pumpkin only visits the pumpkin patch that's the most sincere. That's why our fall special is brewed with freshly picked sugar pumpkins from local Whitney's Farm and roasted whole butternut squash with just a subtle hint of spice. Sincerely pumpkin beer for beer lovers. They're in, for those wondering, Wandering Star is in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, which is a place that Katie and I like to visit because that's where Katie's parents are from. Yeah. So, we didn't get to go to Wandering Star because they're only open, I know today's Monday the 4th and it's Labor Day or whatever it is. And we were in Pittsfield on Thursday, and I think sometimes they're open I'm not sure what the regular days are. I'm not sure if it's Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But sometimes they open, like they're open today, because of the holiday. But they were not open Thursday. Yeah. That's nice. It's kind of a yellowish amber color. That's probably quarter of a finger. Head, and yeah, it's definitely clear beer. Looks good. Let's see what it smells like. Nice sweetness to it. This was the only there's a liquor store that we stop at usually. We were only there for the day, so I didn't. I've been meaning to look up like different beer stores and stuff, but have not done that. So this was the only beer they had from Wandering Star. It smells good. There's a subtle malt sweetness, and I mean, I'm not really smelling like pumpkin or gourd or anything like that specifically. But despite that, it still smells good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Subtle baking spice thing. Very nice. It's I really like this beer. What was it? The roastiness of the butternut squash is a little bit bigger than it was in the last when I last had this. At least from what I remember. Yeah. It definitely has pumpkin beer vibes. Definitely. Clara. Yeah. It's really good. It reminds me of I was gonna say it reminds me of something, but I'm not. Sometimes I start saying things and I'm not sure where I'm going with it. So that was one of those times. There is I wouldn't call it a creaminess, but there is definitely a mouthfeel thing that I would lend to the pumpkin and the butternut squash. But yeah, I'm not sure if I would call this. It says it's American Pale Ale, but I have to drink more water because carbonated stuff gives me the burps. The guy who owns it is English, British, whatever you want to say it. I'm not sure exactly how he identifies, so whatever. But yeah, it kind of, and I don't know if because there is definitely like a hoppy character in there. So the base could be American Pale Ale, but with that with that pumpkin and the butternut squash, it kind of gives it like an English style pale ale vibe, which is very nice. Yes. So yeah. If you're ever in Pittsfield, Massachusetts on a weekend, I definitely suggest you check out Wandering Star because, I don't know. Like I said, I've had beers from them that didn't really do it for me, but I've had beers from them that really kind of do it for me. This being one of them, and it didn't help that the first beer I ever had from them was their. I reviewed it. I think Katie and I reviewed it together actually. I forget what it's called, but it was an Imperial Stout, and it was really good. So, I think that's why I hold them in kind of high esteem, because the first beer I ever had from them kind of really did it for me. But anyway, I'm trying not to make my reviews super long, even though I make all of them really long. So, I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves and taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel. If you have not already, you can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out, 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.